Would you look at the time? It is time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to another LEGO review video. Today's video will be my last of doing reviews for Lord of the Rings, because as you can see, I've got the last of the old Lord of the Rings sets for my collection. Ignore that one. That one's part of the my pirate themed one. It's not part of Lord of the Rings at all. No. Anyways, so yeah. Sadly, the light-up brick that's part of this set does not work. It does not work. So I can press it all I want. It's supposed to light up in there. Cause a red glow to emanate from the forge. But sadly, it does not work. It does not work. So... Sorry, just getting a video of my arm there. Trying to reattach in this little hook into the set. And then... Oop. Oh dear. Doesn't... Back in. And then, yeah, you bring up the little studs inside the basket. You put out this to put underneath the basket. Take the basket off the hook. And then you move the basket over. Let's get this little orc out of the way. You put the pot there. And you dump the basket out, and then the pieces go flying everywhere, rather than sliding down the ramp and into the pot. Then you're supposed to put the pot in the flame. That's the main play feature of the set. There's also this, which you slide in Lurt's minifigure, so you can recreate the scene of Lurt's coming out. And then this is a fun little play feature, in my opinion. Yeah. It actually works as a fan if you want it to. And then the other figures, well, here's Lurch. Urukai. And then we have another Urukai warrior with the white handprints. You get a second set of handprint armor. And the Orc Forge master. The Landville and another part of the forge that's making more swords. Then I also have two little polybag builds of a Mirkwood Elf Guard with a little barrel stuff, and then a Lake Town Guard with a miniature catapult and a little stand for weapons. I also picked up this harder to find, didn't come in an actual set, Bane Son of Bard minifigure. Came with some sort of with like I don't know exactly, but yes, I got him for my collection. And then there's some random collectible minifigures that I picked up recently: a heroic knight, a gargoyle, and a rogue. And then we have the Gandalf versus Balrog Book Nook. I'll show you how it looks folded up. The wings fold up nicely. And And then this part breaks away. And a little detail on the back is there's a single silver stud that represents Mithril. But I know what everyone's here for. Well, also, I actually really like the new Gandalf figure. The new face print's kind of nice. The multiple piece staff is very good, and the sword is just how swords have been for a little bit. So, nothing too exciting there. But the Balrog itself, what do I think of this winged terror? It's got very flimsy arms. That is my first complaint. Very flimsy arms. The wings are equally flimsy, and it does not have the best balance of any of these big construction figure things I've done over the years. The wings are nice, though. Overall, they're very nice, even though they're reused from the Fell Beast gift with purchase that came with Barad-dûr over a year ago. Lot of great detailing in the face, though. Love the printed pieces to make up the eyes and the nose. Love the combination of pieces used to make up the mouth. It's really nicely detailed. Got lots of fire on its back, as you'd expect. The pieces that were used to make it are very impressive, and I loved all the connection points. Again, arms kind of flimsy. Whoops, and there goes a bit of fire. And the wings are not really connected aren't super amazingly sturdy, but that's so that they'll fold up when placed inside the Book Nook, rather than being lack of well done on the LEGO designer's part. And the arms might be a similar scenario, but I can't imagine why the arms would have to be so fragile. And as you can see, the Balrog has sort of just collapsed under its own weight as I've been playing with it. So unless you're really invested in playing with it, it is most likely going to collapse on you. And the Gandalf figure is as you'd expect in the printed tile for "You shall not pass." Overall, it was a fun building experience, except for those flames there that make up the outer wall of the Book Nook. Those weren't fun at all. They are rather kind of flimsy. But overall, it's a great display piece if you've got room to display it. And I guess I will just keep both Gandalf and the Balrog displayed inside the Book Nook for now. Poor Balrog. It does not stand up well. It is fallen, and it can't get up. Anyways, I suppose this looks like a good enough place to end off for today's video. So this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.